Today we're here because we know for the past 3 weeks, the Department of Interior and Homeland Security has been here to answer all our questions regarding the Biafra ID card, those processed and those that are not, and those that intend to apply. This is for you. Again, I'm taking this opportunity to answer the questions that I get from those of us in Homeland. Currently, this ID card is not for you, but there'll be a time for everyone in Homeland. But this process is not for you, but you can still, you are welcome to join us. So at least you know what to do when the time comes. Today, the Secretary of the Homeland, Interior and Homeland Security is Dr. Dorothy Anthony, and she is going to lead this process. Dr. Anthony, I'm going to hand over to you for you to bring in our Honorable DPM. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my Honorable Secretary for Information, Communication, and Postal Services. Thank you so much, Biafrans, for being here, for logging in, those who have already logged in and those who are about logging in. It is my pleasure to bring to us and present us our able and indefatigable DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze. Welcome.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Dorothy and the Information Secretary, Dr. Aggie. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, dear friends. We want to use this opportunity to thank everyone listening here today. Happy Valentine's Day to Biafrans. Happy Valentine's Day to our own Obato Pierre, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. And happy Valentine's Day to our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. We also say happy Valentine's Day to all innocent Biafrans that are locked up in different cells across Nigeria and across the world just for doing exactly what we do. We remember all of them. We appreciate all of them. And we encourage them to be resolute because we are doing what they were doing. Because of them, we are doing what we are doing today. We will continue to do that. I thank His Excellency, our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, for your resoluteness. We thank you and we bear with you. We also thank our leader Nnamdi Kanu for what you are doing for us, for being there, for your resoluteness and your commitment. We also thank our Biafra Liberation Army, our Biafra Defense Forces, the Navy and the Air Force, and all the security for what you do to make sure that this restoration is going to be done as quickly as possible. We thank you for the formidable things you're doing, you continue to do to ensure that Fulani runs away from our land as quickly as possible. We thank all the state governors. We thank the secretaries, the cabinets, the deputy secretaries. We also thank all the stakeholders, the executives of the 40 states, and all Biafrans. We appreciate you, and friends of Biafrans too, our friends and also our enemies. I welcome everyone to this event today. Again, the commitment I want more secretaries to be. This is one of them. We are working around the clock to ensure that we all go home as quickly as possible. This event today is to ensure those that have applied for their ID cards, those that have issues with their ID cards, that they are resolved. And we also do the facial verification of Biafrans. I thank everyone that have called in today. And we encourage all Biafrans to continue to apply for their ID card. It is very, very important. We need it, especially those in diaspora.
This meeting is being recorded.
Especially those in diaspora for now. As time goes on, we will, when we open up for those in home to obtain their ID cards out to public. But for now, it's only for those in diaspora. We have so many ID cards pending for printing. So those of you that have already applied, but your ID card has not been printed, just exercise little patience for us. We've been able to communicate with the ID card company, and they are working on the next batch of ID cards. Remember, we already had the first batch that was distributed in Finland. The second batch is go into printing as quickly as possible. So bear with us and exercise some patience. Then all the new people that are applying for the ID card using the new application, we will also encourage you to continue to apply for your family members. We thank you for all you're doing. And on that note, I'm going to hand over to Dr. Dorothy, who's the Secretary for Homeland, to continue from there. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, my DPM. You're welcome. So, Biafrans, you have heard it. I don't need to say any other thing. I'm here for your questions. I'm here for your questions and clarification, both for the new and the old ID cards. So, before we started the Zoom, there were some applicants from, I think, the United Kingdom that were asking of their ID cards. I want to reiterate again, those many people from United Kingdom who have applied for the form, for the ID cards, please go back and check your application. Log in and check back your application. Log in with the right email address. Unfortunately, I'm meant to understand that some don't even know the email they have used to apply for this apply for the form. That is quite unfortunate. If you don't know it, and maybe someone has helped you to apply, and now the person is no more with us, I'm very sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. So it means you have to reapply. Honestly, I have to be frank with you and upfront, because there's nothing we could do about that from our end here.
Yeah, but Dr. Dorothy, let me quickly chip in. I mean, if somebody have done an application already,
yeah,
and they forgot the email they used to do the application, and if they contact the department that they've put in an application and they forgot the email that they used to do that application, does it mean that the person is not in the system? And I mean, I hear you saying there's nothing that could be done, but again, I believe that the system is well secured to preserve every single information that goes in there. So while I understand the extra work being created for the government for us to look and know the name of the individual, what I'm saying, there's no way we cannot get somebody's name, first name, last name. They have done an application in the system, the same system we're using. So I wanted to see if there's any way that if somebody have forgotten the email, especially if you're talking to a 70, 80-year-old person that did an application and they forgot the email they used, I'm thinking that we should be able to find a way to go in and look for the person's first name and last name and update them on what is holding their application. Thank you so much.
Okay, DPM, I've heard you quite well. Bearing in mind that they don't have their application, they don't have their email address, they don't even know their email address, and probably their names, because the ones I'm talking about right now is the one I have the information right on my table here, and I have checked some of them. All I could do is to contact them with their phone numbers, and some they're not even responding. And with what you're saying, these applications, their passport pictures are not being uploaded. So how do I go about that? It's something they have to, check, maybe go back to the admin who have helped them to apply this application, do this application, to see if they can get some of the information so that can help us to get their forms. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense.
Maybe something we can talk later, maybe. Deepian, what do you think? Maybe later, if you still need some, maybe you meet, 101 will help, right?
Yeah. I mean, I know the difficulty.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I know it could be difficult to track, especially if somebody helped somebody to do the application. Like when the one that the state, the country admins helped individuals to do the application. But like you said, Dr. Dorothy, there is a phone number attached to the application. There is a name attached to the application. We can use that to track and know the problem or the status of the individual application. That's just what I'm saying. What I'm just saying is there is a way that the department can be able to track as long as it's inside the Biafra Security Administration site.
Did you hear me? Don't say anything anymore.
So, DPM, I've heard you quite well. Bearing in mind that some, we were able to locate some and help them, even ask them to forward their passport pictures for us to help them upload since they cannot access the application. Those ones we are trying all we could to make sure that, these issues are being, solved.
Okay.
Yeah. So, that notwithstanding, others, please, I reiterate again, help us log in. And some are even having difficulty logging in. So if they don't know their email to log in, I don't know what, because it's a whole lot of work, DPM, I won't tell you lies. To start doing that for each and every individual. So if you are sure of your email, you can click forgot password and still log in. That's another.
Dr. Dorothy, what I'm saying, what if the person does not remember
Their password?
the email or anything they use? That's the angle I'm coming from. If they don't remember anything, that is what this session is about. For them to log in and tell us, my name is Dr. Ngozi Orobweze. I applied last year. My birthday is this. I have not gotten any information. How do I move? How do I proceed? What is the status? That's the essence of this meeting. To get those information from Biafrans that have applied and see how to assist them.
No problem. We are on it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Because I'm thinking, I talked to one woman that is like 85 years old. I have to get her information sent to you actually. And she told me she applied. She and maybe one of her daughters applied, and they've not. She just want to know the status. So somebody like that, she doesn't even remember the email she used to apply. But what I'm saying is, if they know their name, if somebody know their name and birthday, we can be able to track them and see what is pending for them.
That is fine. That is fine.
Thank you.
Okay, Dr. Dorothy, please, before you go, is it possible for us to ask anyone that would like to open their window, the video? That's only the video. But before we do you mind?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to open your video, please raise your hand so that we can just do that now. You know why we just don't want that because of what happened last week?
Yeah.
Do you want please? Okay. So, Mazugo, you see their hand, please. Anyone that raises their hand, please let them open their video.
So before we go on, also, like DPM was saying, please, I know after your application, automatically you will get a response. Your response could be approved, pending, or review, or you will get a response on your email. So that could also help us to know, to track, if you actually know the application type. That could help us also to track your application going into the pending applications. Or if your application is on pending or in a particular status. So we will be able to know where to track your application on. Thank you. So continue, Honorable Lugo. We're not hearing you. You are muted. She's unmuted already. Can you please talk?
Good evening, everybody. I'm referring to what the Deputy Prime Minister have just said, because I knew some people here in UK who have applied, because what we are doing in UK, we were having reserve office and we have laptop. Then they have to go there, they have to book time and go down there. They help them to log some of these things in. If we can see track, because really it's not easy to tell people to say, oh, because you forget your email, the £100 you pay or dollar you pay is gone. So that will not be good of us. Anything at all they can use. I know it's not easy, but anything they can use to track it with the telephone number they were like this old person that DPM was talking about. Because sometimes the office too, we after some time, maybe we went on holiday, we will forget all these things because we have database that collecting these things. I think they will be able to track. It's not easy, to be frank with you, but then we'll be able to track it, because it's not good for us to just tell them, say, oh, you forget your email, or because of that, then you have to pay another month. Please, let's do something. Thank you very much for your help.
Yeah, why I said, I've even forgotten what I said initially. Basically, those who are in Africa who still have their their receipts, because I've been telling them that those who have contacted us and we can't access their application, I've told them to use the same receipt and the admin that was received by their admin to apply still on the to make another application. So that solves that problem. Thank you.
And I know this is not my area, but I'm taking this opportunity to tell us Biafrans, we all hope to go to Biafra, but we are not going to analog, it's digital. For those diasporans, we all do most of our ID, our passport, everything to renew. We keep it safe. So let's start keeping everything about our Biafra safe, because that might be asked for in future. Let's take accountability. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Mary.
Thank you so much. Good evening, DPM. DPM, I just want to ask, like in UK here, there are numerous people in need that has already applied for this ID, but definitely some of them they have some incomplete application form, but they don't know exactly what is happening or where they make some mistakes. Will there something like having a workshop? Can we decide whether we can have a workshop for many of them, so that we can gather one place and get all these things being solved?
Is the question for DPM or for us, or anyone could
For us, I don't know if anyone, is there any kind of idea we can throw into this very situation to have like a workshop where it will be more easy for people to bring all their problems, then we trash it at the same time.
Yeah, actually, I don't mind that of UK, because we have a lot of them. Some have not even paid. And like I've been saying since the inception of this Zoom on Fridays, I've been talking about the UK group. If you can schedule a time and let us know, then we can, work on that particular, your location issue, because it's very, very important. So make up time and let us know about that, please. Thank you.
Okay, because most of them here, like the list he sent to me, some of them, they are not in our group chat here. So, and some of them, I can't even see their telephone number to get in contact with them. So I don't know how I can get in touch with them. There are some numbers here, but not all of them here that has telephone number here.
Okay.
So if you don't have their number, how do you know they have problem with the ID card?
Yeah,
no,
that is the thing.
I sent that to him. So what I'll do is check when you make up time, you let me know. I'll still check the emails, because some of the emails I've been, sending emails to, they are always bouncing back, indicating that the emails are not correct. So I will still go through those, the few I've given to you that doesn't have numbers. And like I said, you guys should, schedule a time during the week, especially next week, so that we can get those applications going, please. So schedule a time next week and we'll respond to you and get that done.
Okay.
Any other question, please? Honorable, go continue.
Okay. Good evening, my Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. Good evening, everyone in the House. Honorable Go 247. Our Honorable Interior and Homeland. I greet everybody, every Biafran in the House. Please, my question is in regards to personally my ID card. I have applied and it has been completed, but I'm still waiting for approval.
Where are you located, please?
France.
France, have you sent an email to us?
I sent a message to the WhatsApp number that is on the website, and they say I should look at my email and see if I receive any message, but I've not received any message yet.
Yeah, okay. What you do
but the last message I received was they asked me to wait for review.
Okay, so it's under review. That's what it means. So still, let me send our email here. So what you do for me is to give us your BSA number, the email address, and the right name you used for the application, so that we'll be able to know what the problem is. Okay?
BSA number.
Yeah, the BSA.
My email address.
Yes, please.
And the name.
And the name, the right name you used, and the email address, the right name you used for the application, and I think that's it. They will be able to be able to track your application.
Okay, no problem. I'll be waiting for the email on the chat.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sending it right away.
No. So, good evening, everybody. Good evening, all honorable, our DPM. Ada Uku. Oh, Adam, Adma Metusha too. Oh, Ada Agumwine. Chineke gozie unu niile. We are proud of you.
Good
God is your
evening.
strength. God
Thank
is your
you.
strength. God is your strength. Please, my question is, I'm sorry if I'm making us go backwards, because I wasn't on last Friday, so I may be talking what has been sorted. But my own is that my ID has been approved, and it was said then that in Finland we will receive it. But unfortunately, I didn't go to Finland. Then I don't know when or how to get my own. I'm in UK.
Did you get a letter of approval?
During that time, my status was approved, so everything was okay for me. I have nothing more to do. So my status was said approved. Approved is the last stage. So I didn't have anything to do, but it was said that in Finland we will receive. I wasn't in Finland. I don't know any other thing about it.
Were you among the three sisters that one sister was talking about?
I didn't know any of that. So I didn't hear. I wasn't there.
Sister, kindly send me, use the email address and send me this for me to confirm. So I will get back to you to tell you.
Okay, please. How do I get the email address? Sorry.
I've already sent it to the chat, because
Okay.
some will say their application is being approved while it's not being approved. And that is why we are asking, if you received an email after the completion of your application that your application has been approved, then you kindly
We have coffee.
print it. Yeah, because some will say complete. Meanwhile, some didn't even receive any email. So on the basis of the email is what we want to work on, in as much as the approval applications are concerned. Thank you.
Okay, I will use your email to send. What do you want me to send to you? Please say it again.
Yeah, the right name, the right email, and your BSA number, please.
If possible, I will also forward to you, maybe copy and paste the status as it was in my application. All right. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Good evening, everybody.
You're welcome.
Please, last week I made a complaint concerning my own, and you told me to send an email indicating my name and everything, which I did. But up till now, I received a reply that I need to forward my BSc number, the form that I applied, which I have done, but I've not seen any reply again in respect to that. So I don't know what to do again.
You say you sent what the name on the Zoom, is that the name you used for that?
Yes.
John.
That's my name, John Ewashi.
I'm checking it right away. Not Johnson, eh?
No, not Johnson. John Ewashi.
I didn't see any John here. Are you sure you sent the email?
Yes.
Please resend it, because I'm not seeing any John here. I'm just right on my email. I'm right here.
Okay, I sent it. I think I sent it yesterday or 2 days ago.
John. John. Still no John here. Please resend it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me go. Gloria.
So this individual said that he applied, right? Dr. Dorothy.
Yeah, you said she applied, and I think I told him to send some few, I don't know, few.
Alright guys, welcome to Toby TV channel. Just in case you want to apply for your ID card, Please follow the steps and then follow just the descriptions. And just immediately after this video, the next video that will be coming on this channel will be the very part 2 of this particular ID card application process. Okay, so you might just want to subscribe, or better still, expect it first thing tomorrow morning by 9 a.m. Nigerian time. All right, see you in the next video.